So the story of our association started less than a year ago with a student exchange of ideas. I gathered my courage and share on Facebook with 60 people a call for action. What if by coming together we could bring ideas to life? What if acting together makes everything possible? And we believe that people in their daily actions are shaping the city. Even by not acting, you're participating in its transformation. So as students, as we gather a lot of theoretical knowledge, why not applying them now to the city and participating in its transformation? What if today's action creates tomorrow's city life? And yes. Yes. So, and the idea is that everybody participates in the city, and if the city inspires you, if you see possibilities, if you want change, what would you do? We decide to meet and create to shape today the city of tomorrow. By meet and create, we mean that we meet with purpose and agenda. We meet to realize one-to-one projects together as students, but also with citizens, decision makers, and professionals.
Our method is co-creation through brainstorming sessions where we create ideas, we strengthen concepts, and we facilitate action. These, on the other side, we are also building social ties through social events, as well as physical structures on building workshops. Our first action was our contribution to the worldwide event of Parking Day, started by REBA in San Francisco. We took control of a little parking space in the middle of the city and made a temporary photo booth where we got together the locals and passerbyers through family portraits. This was not only a statement, but also a social experience and a togetherness in a city context that was different from the usual. It was fun and enjoyable.
In 2016, there's going to be a new cultural center in Frederiksberg, and what if the cultural life comes before the walls of the building? So we decided to contribute and try to experiment if we could create this life together with the municipality through a project of 52 weeks of activities. To do so, we initiate various activities like workshop, talks, and more to engage the citizens in the transformation of their own neighborhood. Yes. Yes, and these events could be like also completed by projects of movie events. Through those, we try to attract other people to the neighborhood, such as students, to talk about urban topics and global issues as well, and creating and transforming this neighborhood already into a cultural destination. This place is also a place where we can exchange and create new synergies with other actors and activities. So here we organize a walk with the street parkour guides who also participate in these activities. So we exchange the perceptions of the space and how we experiment it together with the locals. And this walk was hosted by a former city architect who told us a lot of different anecdotes as well on how it has been planned, and it turned it into a learning experience for all the people who were coming, although it was windy and cold. They were all happy. Yeah.
The project starts with initiating action and interventions, starting by brainstorming sessions with the locals, or either an idea from an individual that is then worked upon. And we often have ideas that we sometimes don't take the time to share and work on them further. And this is what we mean by initiating. The next step is often finding funding and gathering materials, either by recycling or from the local street shops and services. We feel that in this time, recycling is the way to go. We see it as through practice, we find that it is a source of inspiration and possibility. With these materials, we build not only pop-up gardens or physical structures, but also social ties between people that would usually not come together, different ages and backgrounds. And also there comes about a social paradigm of collective responsibility, cooperation and exchange. We plant not only seeds, but also ideas. As urban designers and landscape architects, we of course know the importance of nature in the urban setting, but we don't only want to make the city greener, we also want to create ambassadors of active co-creation between and among the citizens. And the last step is growing, but we also see it as a beginning. So not only growing, as you might guess, not only growing seeds and plants, but also growing experiences, ideas, innovation, characters, and also growing as a network of individuals.
Some people would say, I have no skills, no time, no money to offer. We say, neither do we. But let's learn together by doing. Let's find the time and the money together. And after a year experience, I will say that's not the main issue. The main issue is the limits you fix to yourself. So to sum up, we believe everything is possible if we act for it together, that today's actions creates the city life of tomorrow. What we do is meet and create, and who we are is creative roots.
PechaKucha. PechaKucha.
Thank you to Anna and Anais.